So then properties of S matrix. So first one is S matrix is a square matrix. So S matrix. So we can the properties of you can write S parameters, not matrix. So properties of S parameters. Properties of S parameters. So S matrix is a square matrix. So square matrix. So that is it is a n by n matrix. So where n is number of ports. Number of ports to a particular component. So S matrix is a square matrix. It is a n by n matrix. So where n is the number of ports to a particular matrix component. Okay, suppose we have the H plane T or E plane T, it's a 3-port device. So we have the 3 by 3 matrix. Suppose we have the our magic T, it's a 4-port device. We have the 4 by 4 matrix. Suppose we have the isolator and gyrator, it is a 2-port device. The S matrix is 2 by 2 matrix, like that. So second one, second property is the zero diagonal elements for perfect matched network. So zero diagonal element for zero diagonal elements for perfectly matched network. That means already I told if any device port is perfectly matched to the junction, so there is no reflections. There is no reflections means like you have suppose S11 is 0, S22 is 0, so S33 is 0. That means any port for a network, that means a component, so the port is perfectly matched to the junction. So junction means suppose 3-port device. So 3 ports are connected means there is a junction. So if any port, all 3 ports are perfectly matched, so we can say there is no reflection in the each port. So then that SSSII is equal to 0. If SII is 0, so in a matrix the diagonal elements are 0. Suppose S11, S22, S33, S44. So these are in the diagonal. These are in the diagonal in the matrix. So all these diagonal elements are 0. So that is the 0 diagonal elements for a perfectly matched network. So that means we can represent SII is equal to 0 in general. So SII is equal to 0. That means S11 is equal to 0, S22 is equal to 0, S33 is equal to 0, so S44 is equal to 0. Suppose a 4-port device. So 4-port device means it's a 4 by 4 matrix. In 4 by 4 matrix, we have diagonal elements. So S11, S22, S33, S44. So all these are 0. That means the diagonal elements are 0. So 0 diagonal elements for perfectly matched network. Perfectly matched network. I think is it clear? So second property. Then you go for the third property. So third property. So please note down up to this. Go for the next one. Next page. Is it over to this point? N3. N3. Who is N3? N3.
Sir.
Please note down. Have you noted down?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So then, third property. So third property is the symmetry of S matrix for a reciprocal network. So symmetry of S matrix. I can represent this means this S matrix. S matrix for reciprocal network. Reciprocal network. So symmetry of S matrix for a reciprocal means mutual. Suppose you have a S1, suppose 3-port network. So 1331. 1331. Suppose you apply a feeding at the port 1. So what is the output coming at port 3? So if you feed the power at port 3, suppose you're getting same output at port 1, then you can say there is a symmetry property. Suppose you have a 3-port network, for example. I'm giving some power at port 1. So whatever the power coming at port 2, if it is same in reverse manner also, that is the symmetry property. For example, you can take the 2-port network. Suppose what is the power I'm applying port 1, same is coming at port 2. So in reverse also same, then you can say these two are symmetry. So you can write S12 is equal to S21. S12 is equal to S21. Okay. So thus you can write, so Sij is equal to Sji. So where, so I naught is equal to J. So symmetry property. Reciprocal means it's mutual. So if you apply for port, suppose I and J I'm taking, suppose if I'm giving power at the jth port, so what you are getting at the jth port, so in reverse also same. In reverse also it is satisfied, then you can say, so there is a symmetry property. So for the S matrix, that is Sij is equal to Sji. Sij is equal to Sji. Okay. So you can write here, I'm writing one sentence here. So a reciprocal device, device has the similar transmission characteristics of in either of directions, a pair of ports, and it is represented, and so is represented by a symmetry matrix. So symmetric. Okay. So if both are same mutual, so then it is a symmetry property. So next fourth property is the unitary property for a lossless junction. So unitary property. You can simply write unitary property. So that means so S into S conjugate is equal to I. S into S conjugate is equal to I. It means already I told. So this S matrix is the obeys the rules of matrix properties. So another matrix property is the unitary property. So S into S conjugate is equal to I. Okay. Then fifth property. So this is the S matrix for a reciprocal device. So S matrix, you can write matrix for reciprocal device. Here two things I can write here. So one is A. So the product of any column of S matrix and the complex conjugate of this and the complex conjugate of this column equal to unity is equal to unity. So the product of any column of S matrix and the complex conjugate of this column is equal to the unity. You can write so sigma I is equal to 1 to n. So Sij into Sij conjugate, that is equal to 1. Sij conjugate is equal to 1. So then B, so the product of any column of S matrix and the complex conjugate of any other column is equal to 0. So you can write, so sigma I is equal to 1 to n. So Sij, so Sik is equal to 0. So this is the other property. So the product of any column of S matrix and the complex conjugate of this column, so is equal to the unity. This is also a matrix property only. So the product of any column of S matrix and the complex conjugate of any other column in the matrix, that is equal to 0. Okay. So this is the fifth one. So now sixth one, this is the phase shift property. So phase shift property. So this phase shift property, if you can take the device of S matrix, so device is, suppose we have the so 2 ports for this two port device, port 1 and port 2. So there is a port 1, so port 2. So after shifting the plane of the device, after the shifting the plane with the length some L1, it is I dash, and you can take it also L2, it is I2 dash. So then the phase angle, I'm writing here, so pi 1 is equal to, so beta 1 L1, and pi 2 is equal to, you should remember this, beta 2 L2, and you can write the new matrix for the shifted plane. So S dash is equal to, C is e power, so minus j beta 1 0 and 0 e power minus j beta 2 into S matrix S into e power minus j pi 1 0 0 e power minus j pi 2. So this is the shifting property. So you can write up to 5, there is no problem. If you remember this, you can write, not a problem. So minimum 4 you can represent. Actually, first one is the general one. S matrix is a square matrix. So remaining, so you can remember. So last one, if you remember, you write, otherwise no problem. So here, so this is the properties of S matrix. So S matrix is the first property. S matrix is a square matrix. It is n by n matrix. So where is n is the number of ports to a particular microwave component. So second one, so zero diagonal element for a so perfectly matched network. That means if ports are perfectly matched to the network, so there is no reflections in the particular port, you can say SII is equal to 0. Okay, that means if it is 3-port matrix, so all diagonal elements, that means S11, S22, S33, so all 0 if it is a perfectly matched. If the ports are perfectly matched to the junction. Otherwise, there is a reflection to have the reflection coefficient. So then third property, it's a symmetry property. So symmetry property is Sij is equal to, so Sji. So if it is reciprocal network, so network. So if it's suppose power port 1, so whatever the power getting at the port 2, if reverse is also same, so whatever the power getting in port 2, same we are getting at the port 1, then you can say, so port 1 and 2 are the, so symmetry, then you can write S12 is equal to S21. So these two are the, so symmetry ports. Okay. So then unitary property is the properties of the matrix S into S conjugate is equal to I. So then another property, we have the matrix property. So product of okay, column of S matrix. So with the complex conjugate of the same column in the S matrix is equal to unity is 1. So then the product of any column of S matrix and the complex conjugate of the other column, any other column, so that is equal to 0. Then phase shift property. So if there is a phase shift, that means there is a shift in the device, microcomponent one plane to other plane. So in the new plane, the S matrix is like this. So this is there is a phase shift and propagation constant, you can say. So e power j beta 1, 0, 0 into e power minus j beta 2, s into e power, so j pi 1, 0, 0 e power minus j pi 2. So no one will ask for proof for this one. So they will ask only, so what is S parameters? So what are the properties of S parameter? What is the properties of? So it is one of the very, very important question. You please put a star mark for this. So without this, there is no question paper. So what list out the properties of S matrix, or list out any 4 properties of S matrix like that. I think it is clear up to this. Anyone please? Ma? 4F3?
Yes, sir.
420? 19H55 420.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Are you following the things? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now, we'll apply our S parameters so to our micro components, and we can see what is the power at the each port of our micro components. So now we'll go for the S matrix of H plane T. So one by one, so we have the H plane T, E plane T, magic T. So then we have the circulator, isolator, gyrator, and directional coupler. For these 7 micro components, so we're going to apply our S parameters. So we're going to see how the values of S parameters give the relation to one port to another port. Okay, so the power relation will quantify the power relation of the each port. Okay, so now we can see S matrix of the of H plane T. So we'll go for the next one. Is it over up to this? You noted down 51, 451,
Yes, sir.
89.
Yes, sir.
Not just normal. Can I go for
Yes, sir.
next?
Noted.
Right. So then we will see one by one. So S matrix. So S matrix of H plane T. H plane T. S matrix of H plane T. S matrix of H plane T. So what is the H plane T? So all 3 ports are in the same plane. So all 3 ports are in the same plane. So this is the port 1, port 2, this is port 3. So this is the H arm. All are in the same plane. All are in same plane. So simply you can write. If difficult to draw this, you can draw like this. Sufficient. You can draw like this. Make some angle. This is port 1, port 2. This is port 3. angle you can draw. Okay, so you draw like that. Okay. So now anyone tell me what is the H plane T? D7. You tell me what is H plane T? What is the properties of H plane T? D7. D7. E4. E4.
Yes, sir.
Tell me what is H plane T? You start, I will help you. Don't worry. What is H plane T? H
It
plane
is a
T?
three-port device.
Three-port device. So three-port device means, so what is the matrix size? What is the matrix size?
3 into 3.
3 by 3 matrix. Good. It is a, so it's a three-port device. So three-port device. Three-port device. So it's a 3 by 3 matrix. 3 by 3 matrix. S matrix is a 3 by 3 matrix. That's okay. So then what are the properties of this H plane T? So what is the properties of H plane T? So port 1 and port 2 are collinear ports. Port 1 and 2 are so collinear ports. Collinear ports. So collinear ports means, so it will follow the symmetry property. It will follow the symmetry property. So that means you can write, so S12 is equal to S21. S12 is equal to S21. So port 1 and 2 are the collinear ports. It follows the symmetry property. So symmetry property. So for symmetry property, you can write here from symmetry property. Symmetry property. So port 1 and port 2 are collinear ports. So S12 is equal to S21. S12 is equal to S21. So and also we know that, so if you give some power at port 3, it is equally divided, appear at port 1 and port 2. There is no phase change also. I think it is clear for you people. So in H plane T, all three ports are in same plane. If you apply some power at port 3, it is equally divided, appear at port 1 and port 2 with in phase. With in phase. So then you can say, so port 1 and port 3 are symmetry. Port 2 and port 3 also symmetry. And so if you apply some power port 3, that is equally divided, appear at port 1 and port 2, that also equal. Now I write one by one. First I'm writing the S matrix here. So S matrix is a, so it is a 3 by 3 matrix. Then you can write it is, so S11, S12, S13, S21, S22, S23, so S31, S32, S33. Okay, so H plane T is a three-port device. So there is a 3 by 3 matrix. So 3 by 3 matrix. Now S11, S12, S13, S21, S22, S23, S31, S32, S33. Okay, so now based on the properties of H parameter, H plane T, we can see how these parameters are linked. That means S11 indicates, so it is in relation between port 1 only. So input power and reflected power. S12, that will show the relation between port 1 and port 2. S13, port 1 and port 3. S21, 2 and 1. S22, so same port. So S23, 2 and 3. Right? So 2, 3 means 2 is the output, 3 is the input. So S31, so relation between port 3 and port 1. So there 3 is the output, 1 is the input. So S32, a relation between port 2 and 3. So 3 is the output, 2 is the input. So S33 will give the relation of the same. So what is the incident power and reflected power in the same port, right? Now these are the S matrix. Now, based on the properties, so first property is for the symmetry property. So port 1 and port 2 are collinear ports. Then you can write S12 is equal to S21. This is the first one, right? So then, so we can say, so port 1 and port 3. So these are also symmetry. So then you can write, so from symmetry property, so S31 is equal to S13. S31 is equal to S13, and you can write, and so S32 is equal to S23. Okay, that also symmetry. S32 is equal to S23. That means the reverse is possible. So then, based on based on H plane property, H plane T. So this also pass. This S13 is, you can say, so S31 is equal to, we can write like this. So S13 is equal to S23. Why this is? So S13 means, so 1 is the output, 3 is the input. S23 is, so 2 is the output, so 3 is the input. Now see here, so S13, 1 is the output, 3 is the input. S23, 2 is the output, 3 is the input. So what is the H plane actually? If you apply some power here, it is equally divided, appear at port 1 and port 2. Both are in phase only. Both are in phase only. That means you can write, so S13 is equal to S23. So S13 is equal to S23. So from this, so you can write, now see here, so in this, from this one, so S13 is equal to S31, and S23 also, so S13, and S32 also S13. Okay, so now see, in place of S31, you can write S13, S23 also you can write S13, and S32 also you can write S13. So all these four cases, you write simply, so S13, and this also, okay. So now you can write our S matrix. So based on this property, so you can say here, so in this H plane T, only port 3 is perfectly matched. So 1 and 2 are so not perfectly matched. You can assume like that. So only port 3 is perfectly matched. That means, so only S33 is 0. So next you can write here, only port 3 is so perfectly matched. Perfectly matched to the junction. Matched to the junction. So then you can write only, so S33 is equal to 0. So just consider, so 1 and 2 are not perfectly matched. Only, so port 3 is perfectly matched. Now you can see, then modified S parameter, S matrix is, so S11 is there. So S12 is there. So S13 is there. Okay. Then what is the S21? So S21 is the, so S21 is S12 only. So from the collinear ports, so it's based on symmetry property. So in place of S21, so we can write S12 only. Here is S12, right? Then we have the S22. We have the S22. So then what about S23? So now see here, S23 also S13. S23 also S12, S13 based on symmetry property. Here also S13. So what is the S31? S31 also S13, so based on symmetry property, right? So what is S32? S32 also S13, so based on symmetry property. So what is the S33? So S33 is 0 because, so this to port 3 is so perfectly matched to the junction, perfectly coupled to the junction. So S33 is 0. Is it clear up to this point? E4?
Yes, sir.
Right? So now, so H plane T, all three ports are in the same plane. All three ports are in the same plane. Already I told 1 and 2 are the collinear ports. So they will follow the symmetry property. So based on that, so S12 is equal to S21. S12 is equal to S21. So then, so this also follow the symmetry property like, so port 1 and 3, so 3, 2, they follow the symmetry property. Then you can write S31 is equal to S13 and S32 is equal to S23. This is a symmetry property. So based on the H plane T, in H plane T, if you apply some power at port 3, it is equally divided appear at port 1 and port 2, both are in phase only. Both are in phase only. Then you can write S13 is equal to S23. S13 is equal to S23. Okay. So from all these things, so you can write, so S13 is equal to S31. So S23 also S31. So S32 also, sorry, S13. S23 is S13. So S32 also S13. So then only port 3, so I am assuming only port 3 is perfectly coupled to the junction. That means, so S33 is equal to 0. Now I am substituting all these relations in our S matrix. Now the modified one is, so S11, S12, so S13, so S21 is equal to S12. I'm substituting here. So S22 is there and S23 is also S13 and S31 is also S13 and S32 also, so S13, so S33 is equal to 0. So now this is the modified matrix. So after the properties of our H parameters, H plane T. So now, so by taking the properties of our matrix properties, now we can simplify this. So we will see the, so what is the value of, so this S parameters. Okay. So first we are taking the from unitary property. So from, so unitary property, so property, so what is the unitary property? So S into S conjugate is equal to I. S into, so S conjugate is equal to I. So from this, so I'm writing this unitary property. So S11, S12, S13. So this is also S12, S22, S13, 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 0. So 2. So the complex conjugate of this is, so S11 conjugate, S12 conjugate, S13 conjugate, S12 conjugate, S22 conjugate, so S13 conjugate, so S13 conjugate, S13 conjugate into, so 0, that is equal to what is unitary property? So 1 0 0, so 0 1 0 0 0 1. Okay. So now, so from this unitary property, now we can take last row and last column. So R3 C3. So from R3 and C3, so multiply R3 C3. So what happened? R3 C3. So S13 into S13 conjugate plus S13 into S13 conjugate, that is equal to 1. So this you can write. So S13 square plus S13 square, that is equal to 1. Now simplify this. So what is S13 now? What is S13? More? So S13 is 1 by root 2. Is it over? So S13 is equal to 1 by root 2. Is it over up to this point? And I want to add one more thing here. So from collinear ports, so we can add this also. S11 is equal to S22. This also to add. So S11 is equal to S22. So both are having same thing. So in this matrix also, so may change at the end. So S22 is equal to S11. So now I will write the modified matrix. Is it over up to this point? E4? A1?
Yes, sir.
Right. So now, so the modified matrix, modified S matrix. So now S is equal to, so I'm writing here, so S11, so S12, so S13 is